considered. You know, it's been a beautiful day. It's our second time playing Riot Fest, and it's our favorite festival. We are so happy to be back. It's the greatest.
I think this festival does not get enough publicity.
I agree.
Especially like nationwide. I think the locals know it. Some of them love it. Some of them hate it.
I've heard that it's a little bit of mixed bag sometimes for the locals.
I mean, I've been here since 2016. Not like here the entire time.
Just standing right here.
Yeah, I sleep in Douglas Park.
Just right around the corner.
Yeah, I don't suggest that, by the way.
Right. It got a little crazy after like yesterday. I was like, oh, all right, yeah, this is cool.
Here, yeah. We will not be camping. I'm glad this is not a camping festival.
Me too. Those are the worst.
Kind of thinking about it if they ever try to do that. It's terrible.
Camping festivals smell terrible. Everybody smells terrible. So we don't need that anymore. There's already enough.
There's enough stage.
No,
it's fine. It's fine. It's all the truth of a festival.
It's true.
And Riot Fest, this is the 20th anniversary of Riot Fest.
It's incredible.
What were you up to 20 years ago?
20 years ago, I was a senior in high school, and I was listening to all the bands that are playing Riot Fest.
So funny, a lot of people have been saying that, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like that's a positive testament to some of these bands that are
Absolutely. It's been cool, like, playing these festivals. Like, my favorite band when I was 20 years ago was Since Failed. And so I've got to play, like, 4 festivals with them and be side stage and just be, like, losing my mind every time. So it's like, I've never grown past that 16 to 18-year-old who's just die hard about emo alternative music. And I never thought I'd get to, be doing this. I didn't join this band until I was 30. So, like, I've got to spend my whole 30s doing this. It's not bad. I can't complain.
Yeah, I love that. Music is sometimes what we turn to when things get shitty. I feel like you've already answered the question of what did your younger self turn to when music got tough. So
it was music. I mean, for sure. I think one thing we focused on in CLIFFDIVER is when we were younger, that music maybe didn't always have hope, and it was very much focused on just those negative feelings. And one thing that we try and do is that the story doesn't stop here. That there is always a tomorrow. There's the next moment. There's the next day. You can't give up because you never know when things are going to turn around and get better. So we try and offer a little bit of that chaos and pain and tears, but then bring it back and say, hey, you're going to be okay. Because I think we need that right now.
yes,
We need people to say, hey, it's
we
okay.
do.
You know, I meet 50-year-old men who's been like, nobody's ever told me things could be okay before. So, like, that's what we get to do. And it's the greatest. It's the best.
If you could tell your high school self a piece of advice that you've learned from the last 20 years, what it would be?
One, practice. You know how good you'd be if you just practice between now and then? I digress. Don't give up. Especially at 18, like everything felt like it was all going to be meaningless and so full of pain and terror and awfulness, and I'd never fit in and never be loved and never be good enough. And that haunted me for a long time. And then it was 4 or 5 years ago when I quit drinking and I was able to find this new love for that kid inside of me. Instead of being angry at him for not being enough, I go, it's okay. I know that we got a lot of feelings. Being able to sit with that. But I wish I could just go get it. It's okay. It's okay. One day, like, you're gonna have your son, and he's gonna look at you like, you set the whole world in the sky. So it's a wonderful. That's Tyler. Good to see you, bud. He's got great timing. He's the best.
Speaking of timing, today is like the 1-year anniversary of your second album,
Yes.
Birdwatching, and the anniversary of your Riot Fest, not Wyatt Fest. That's
We would play Wyatt Fest too if it was like Wyatt Russell, like Kurt Russell's son. If he put on a festival, we'd play that. I like Wyatt Russell. It's cool.
What are you doing for this momentous day to celebrate the anniversary?
Gonna watch Jack White, gonna watch Dropkick Murphys, gonna reignite the beef with Weezer from a couple years ago. Just kidding. But seriously. One time I was working at a radio station and I met him and I was so excited and it was too much energy and he did not enjoy it. And so I've never forgotten that. So Rivers, if you're watching, I forgive you. It's been long enough and I was alive. I shouldn't have hugged you. Sorry.
I thought there was a sweater incident. I thought
No. It did unravel eventually, but it's fine. No, I'm gonna have an Italian beef. I'm gonna have a giant piece of pizza and gonna find a Chicago dog somewhere.
Oh, so it's all food-based celebration.
Yeah, for sure. Cheering on the Cubs, making their first playoff appearance in 5 years. Go Cubs! Lifelong Cubs fan, so I love being in Chicago.
See, I live in the DC area, and so our Commanders. I know what it's like to be a fan for a very long time before you get a W.
See, the Cubs taught me so much about perseverance and about resilience and about even when you have the best of intentions and you think you got to figure it out, sometimes things still go wrong. But it's how you rebuild and invest in the future that matters. Go Cubs. Go Cubs.
Yes. But how did you craft your set list for this momentous one-year anniversary?
So we tried to just find the most hype songs we had, but then while playing the new ones. And it was cool to see today, like more people were singing louder for the bird watching songs, the songs that we put out a year ago, than even some of the older ones that have the more plays. But it's just been such amazing process to watch people just fall in love with it, like discover it, and I hope more people continue to discover it, because it's weird. It's a weird album. It goes all over the place, but there's a lot of vulnerability in it. There's a lot of hope and a lot of processing pain. And I think there's some for everybody. No matter what mood you're in, there's a bird watching song.
And how would you say your sound is evolving this year?
So we went through a lineup change this year. Our second guitarist and our saxophonist both left to go be fathers and invest in their families, which is beautiful, wonderful. We're all in our mid to late 30s, so life kind of happens. People still ask me at 38, they're like, still doing that little music thing? And I'm like, until I die, it's fine, it's fine. But so being able to rediscover what's that going to be like for the five of us has been awesome. It's a lot of fun, and it's probably going to be weird, and it's going to be funny, and it's going to be sad, and it's going to be hopefully helpful. That's the goal.
What were some highlights from playing Warped Tour?
So I got this tattoo backstage. They had it custom made. That's our art for bird watching. So they had like a flash sheet, and when I saw
Patty blasted at Warped Tour?
before our set too, which was a stupid choice. It was so dumb, but it was there, and they had like a custom tattoo, and I'm like in Long Beach. I'm like, wait, okay, time to get a tattoo. And I got this one at Four Courts last year, so I was like, tattoos at festivals. I did pass out a little bit during this one because I didn't eat, but it's fine. It was good.
Did you create now with two? Now you've got a tradition building.
Right. I got to keep. If there's a tattooist here,
I was gonna say, what would you get done today if there was someone here?
I would get a Chicago Cubs tattoo. Absolutely, immediately, and or I would get a giant Chicago dog fighting a coney from like Tulsa's Kodak and a knife fight. I think that would also be a cool tattoo.
Other than playing music and being who you are as a person, what do you do to stay mentally fit? Because it's not easy and it's not
it's we have a song called Days Gone on our last album. It's kind of about this idea of like people are like, oh, you're on tour and it's nonstop parties and good times and good vibes, but it's stressful. There's so many things to go wrong, and your life back home never stops. So it took me years to kind of learn how to just sit with these emotions and not let them kind of build up, to address these things and open communication. But my favorite part of tour is it calls me to be back home, where I go, okay, I'm with these people for the next 3 weeks. Even if they're pissing me off right now, I can take a deep breath and then approach it differently, because that's who I want. No matter who they're, no matter what else is going on, it's always a good like zen check. Like, who are you as a man? How far can you just go? It's fun. And it is. You find that when you can get through all the worst times in your life and still stay standing, the little minutiae that used to ramp up so hard and take over your day, so then everything's bad. When I quit drinking 4 years ago, I was able to sit with a lot more, that have more perspective, and say, yeah, this is frustrating. I'm exhausted. I'm broke. My whole body hurts. I haven't seen my kid in 3 weeks, but tonight I get to go live the dream. I get to go help people and love on people and call out the fascists and tell them to go, screw themselves and stand up for our trans and gay brothers and sisters and be able to use this voice and this platform to try and help. And I never thought I would live to see 30. And now I'm 38. Riot Fest, I have to go sell a bunch of cars because I'm missing this weekend. Shout out Jim Norton, Chevrolet. I promised my boss I'd do a shout out because he let me come this weekend. Shout out his son's band, She Hates Me Not, thrash metal from Tulsa, Oklahoma. But we're writing an EP. We're going to the studio next month, recording a new EP, and then hopefully someone's going to take us on an international tour to like the UK. And I don't know who yet, but somebody, maybe that's you. Maybe that's you, Blink-182.
There we go.
Maybe that's you, All American Rejects. What's up? But we're just going to keep it.
What's inspiring your songwriting now? Are the songs, well, one, are the songs already written?
No.
Okay.
Some of them are, some of them aren't, but it's kind of how do you process all of this without losing it? And then how can you love yourself at the same time? So I mean, I used to worry when I quit drinking maybe I wouldn't have anything to write about anymore. It turns out I'm still insane, so it's fine. Like I still have a pool to pull from that's limitless, and so that's nice to an extent. But you know, it's just about how do I continue to write songs that my son, when I'm dead and gone, can find more. That's always my goal. Put little bits of it, as much opinion as I can, so when I'm gone, he'll always have that voice going. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I used to do a lot of drugs. I don't anymore, but you know, you never know. I could have another 80 years. I could have 10 years. I could have tomorrow. You don't know. So you gotta live as much as you can every day and try and make people smile. That's my favorite thing. You go, hey, nice shirt. And then someone goes, my shirt? And you go, yeah. Hyping people up. We say in CLIFFDIVER, you gotta gas up all your homies. Because gas is expensive. So you might as well pour into your buddies.
Yes.
Because we can all do better together.
Gas up with more from the Cliffhanger. This is Jackie.